Yo, 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 what is up, guys? We are back with episode 2 of, I was gonna say Divinity, Original Sin, but this is Deadly Sin. Alright, so it appears we have the map down there, and we can now cross over here, and then up here. Cannot really do much with that either. Alright, so we're on that little peninsula looking thing. Tonra Prefect. Prefect? Yeah. Welcome to the Jewel of Dondoran, Tonra, capital of the world. Do not cause trouble. I assure you I will. I really like the sprint button. I'm not gonna lie, man. Alright, I'm gonna assume there is nothing over here. It does not appear to be. I also personally like exploring everywhere in these games. I feel like it's kind of a waste of time. Tonra, the biggest city in the world by a long shot. Probably not the safest anymore since these subhumans have been stealing our children so much lately. Oof, yeah, I mean, that's pretty bad. Eck, don't sneak up on me like that. Anything over here? Does not appear to be. We got a boat. I will not do that yet. What a world! So many big burdensome problems. Take a load off and throw back a couple. Yeah, let's do it. The gods have been silent. You know, that's sacrilegious, I'll tell you what. For a generation we have been alone, at the prey of the vastness of evil. Cool. 4 gold to stay the night. No thank you. Well, should I? You know what? Fuck it. Let's do it. It's probably just a full heal, and 4 gold's nothing. And this economy? Sheesh. Also, have you guys seen the price of frickin' gold and silver lately? I think it's up like 42, at least silver, I think is, I know it closed today, and I think, not closed today, but I mean last I checked it was at like 110. In the start of the year, when I was thinking about buying silver, it was at like 71. But I decided against it, and I'm now really regretting that. You know, the US dollar's not doing well right now. What's up with this town? Oh, and gold I think went up from like, I think it's up like $1,000 bucks. I think it was at like 4,300 an ounce, and now it's at like 5,300 an ounce, which is just crazy. What's up with this town? Not as many people out and about anymore. I guess not. I traveled here from Barandas. It's a small country in the outer reaches of the Empress's grasp. They say a rebellion against the Empire is brewing down there. Good to know. You got a problem? Maybe I do. Hey! You expecting me to know some songs? Sorry, no can do. That's fair. Oh. Out of battle, restore 5 MP. Restore 20 plus 5 HP. I'm actually like totally fine. Because potions restore 50, no matter what. Which, that's pretty good. That's pretty good. I got a bunch of those bad boys. The reading of books. I found a 10. Hooray. Yeah, not a lot of stuff. Alright. I also think I'm getting sick, which is unpleasant. I'm going to hear. Long live the Empress. Hey, hey. New to Dondoran. We can guide you through the intricacies of the world and provide you with a couple starter goodies as well. Hell yeah, dude. Sign me up. You're all the same dude. MP is your pool of energy and slowly regenerate over time. EN is energy, generates at a static rate. Beginning of that character's turn, it starts at 100%. OV is overdrive. This starts at 0 and only increases by doing damage with normal attacks, taking single target damage, or using a skill, Adrenaline Rush. Be careful, don't let your people die. Upon death, MP gets slashed by 25... Whoa, what? MP gets slashed by 25%, and OV goes to 0. Nothing happens to EN. Oh, is that if you revive them? Or is that just like in general from dying? The left is a save point. Walk on top of it to activate it. Rest up using a tent. Save your progress. Sure. Armor comes in several different categories. Shield, body armor, helm, accessories. Shields provide a great deal of defensive power, but preclude the wearer from using two-handed weapons. Body armor helms are your basic core equipment. With defense and other stat bonuses, armor can be anything from light garb to plate armor. Only the sturdiest can wear the heavy plate armor, and it will hurt the wielder's agility in some cases, but provide great defense. 2 accessories can be equipped at a time. These are wildcard items with large variety of bonuses and effects. While armor can be used among several different characters, weapons are character specific. This will vary specialties with such as a bow that grants magic power, or one that drains magic power but has great physical attack power. Oh, some weapons with enhanced skills. This has a dramatic effect on the enhanced skills, such as increased attack power or threat gained, and allows for different specializations. Items that you can use in battle are potions, elixirs, branch of life, and miracle herbs. Potions cure 30 HP. That's a lie. It cures 50. Elixirs cure 200. A branch of life will restore a fallen ally to life. Miracle herbs cure poison, blind, and silence. Treasure chests will be simple wooden crates with generic items such as potion tents, or red chests with more valuable items such as precious gems, power seals, or better equipment. The steel-colored heavy chests require your lockpicker to be highly skilled in order to open, and will contain large sums of gold or rare and powerful equipment. Learn lockpicking on the skill tree. Oh. Oh. And I need advanced lockpicking. Okay. Thirsty out of MP, stuck in the middle of hell with nowhere to rest, take a swig of crystal water. It can only be taken out of battle, but it'll help you with longevity in long treks. Here's one in the house. I feel like you didn't give me a crystal water. Am I mistaken? Oh, I guess. Okay, 5 MP. Not bad. Some journeys will take you deep into hostile territories. You can buy red delicious apples from any item vendor. Eat apples outside of battle to restore your health lost from battles. Skill points are the central component of characters' growth. They are acquired from winning battles, turning off monster nodes, or various few other means. Don't let your character die in battle. That reduces the skill points awarded. Oh, okay. Out-leveling your enemies dramatically reduces them as well. Using skill points is done through the skill tree. Access the skill tree at any time by pressing A. The skills learned in tiers. The first tier requires no prerequisite skills learned. The second tier requires 5. Third tier requires 10. The skills are learned in tiers. The first tier requires no prerequisite skills learned. The second tier requires 5. Third. Okay. So you can't just skip ahead. That's good to know. Requirements are shown in the skill descriptions. Some skills have synergy, meaning that there is another skill that, when bought, will strengthen the skill with the synergy. Threat is an extremely important factor in battles. It determines a character's chance to be targeted by single-target enemy attacks and skills. Threat is gained by doing damage using certain skills or healing. The threat gained is 1 point of threat. The threat gained is 1 point of damage equals 1 point of threat. And 4 points of healing equals 1 point of threat. Okay. There are a handful of abilities that relate directly to threat. Skills such as Taunt will grant a great deal of threat automatically, whereas Shade will reduce it. Distracting Strike allows you to assign threat to another. Formation determines which characters will be up front protecting those in the back. Characters in the front row will start with a small amount of threat, while characters in the back row will start with none. Some fights may require you to use careful threat management. In other words, keep the enemies glued to your sturdy characters, for they may easily crush your fragile bunch. Threat displayed as a percentage in battle. At 75 to 80% threat, a character will absorb effectively every single target attack by the enemies. Good to know. You know, I'm also realizing when I played this game back in, whenever it was, I feel like 2010-ish, you know, I didn't read anything. I definitely didn't like reading as an adolescent. Hey, these canals are free to the public. Just hop on the boat and go anywhere you want. Alright, we are back. I accidentally hit my stop record button, but I think I was only like 10-15 minutes later, so that's not too big of an issue. I believe we spoke to all these people. I don't know about you guys, but I like hearing side dialogue. Obviously, if it's not too much, you know, if you're just talking to everybody every time, it gets kind of annoying. I'm also a bit sick, so I apologize if I sound worse for wear. Canal boatman. Hey, these canals are free to the public. Just hop on the boats and go wherever you want. We were all scared when the Imperial Princess disappeared, but Empress Erdelia has been such a wise ruler. Who cares? One cross-eyed look from you, and you'll be trouble. Alright, and then she sells these. I think I'm pretty good right now. Mainly what I would want is the Branch of Lives. Mana would be pretty good too. And then, well, I guess the Branch of Lives and elixirs, but potions are fine for right now. Buy. So wait on buying some of this stuff. Because I don't know what's going to be in the next area. Armor. Common hat. Ooh, sorcerer's hat. Heck yeah. It's not a bad idea to buy precious gems with what extra gold you've got sitting around before adventuring. Several ways your gold can be taken from you, but your gems are safe. That's also another mechanic that I'm not the biggest fan of. Because you can have enemies steal gold from you, and, you know, it felt bad, because as a kid I don't really read this stuff. So it's just like, why is my gold being taken away from me? You know, and, I mean, now I know, I guess. Alright. Damn, that seems really good. Seems really good for, like, Glade. I think that's good for Glade. And that seems very good for my caster. Right now, Lorelai seems better as a, how much gold do I have? I'm too low. Okay, well. Okay, so I need to sell 3 items. No, can I not do that? Oh, I can just sell a sapphire. Cool. Let's sell a sapphire real quick. Buy gem. We will buy a ruby. Not too shabby, not too shabby. I'll always tell you adventuring kids to stock up on apples and water. The ones who listen come back in one piece. Well, get out of here, old lady. I don't like listening. My little brother's gone. I hate the subhumans so much. Arg. Ack, don't sneak up on me like that. Yada, yada, yada. We finally have a leader who will put those subhuman insurgents in their place. Empress Ardelia is the best thing to ever happen to Dondoran. Sweet. Like tenacity is going to be defense, right? Yeah. So we got maximum HP, strength, and tenacity. I'll hold off on those. I think you have 5 people in your party, indicated by Glade, Lorelai, the blonde chick. There's another blonde chick, and then the cat. Alright, can't go there. Praying for my child's return will not bring him back to me, but what would you have me do? This is my only refuge from agony, oh please. And Dorimitra, give me the strength to endure this. Most of Tanra has selected to address our Empress as deity. I remain loyal to the heavens, but every day it is more of a struggle. There was this one game I played. Conclave Elder. Oh, don't mind me just sending the books. There was this one game I played, and I forget what it's called. But there was a secret room on, like, every part of the map. Like, in every open area. There was, like, at least one secret room. And that game was just awful for my, like, ADHD to just, like, focus on. Because I was just like, oh, am I missing stuff? You know, I would run up against the walls and just hit stuff. In Avion, you have the Goody Caves. Senate Hall. Mind yourself in the Senate Hall. Out of my face, scum. Rebel scum. I also really like the sprinting, though. To the airport. Move along. Move along like I know you do. Even when your hope is wrong. I don't know. Alright, let's talk to you. Airships have taken over the world in my lifetime. Can take anywhere in the world except King Adros' backyard, of course. Unless you want that overgrown lizard to put you right out of the sky. Well, I don't, so... Alright, let's go over here. The Senate Hall has been empty since the old monarchy died out. I guess the Empress has ruled efficiently enough that the Senate became irrelevant. Some Emperor Palpatine sort of shit right there, you know? Alright, doesn't appear to be anything over here. I also don't know how many, like, interactables there are. What's the deal? These taxes are putting me out of business. What's so damned important that the Empress needs to steal my money? The North Hallway is a teleporter to Ardalia's floating palace. How do those things work? Don't ask me or anyone, really. We didn't even have them until recently. Any funny business and we'll be angry. Move along. I'm gonna wait to go over there then. Let's head this way. Welcome to Tanra Airport. We've got connections to Stormrock, Fort Dragon, Bane, and Antenora, with minor drop-off points in Port Genos, Barnidas, Silesia, and the Conclave Holy City. If you're looking to get to Brannock, you may want to walk. We've moved here from Silesia. The entire country's been wiped out by a giant tree. Don't anyone here notice? Didn't anyone here notice? I guess not. The city is so enormous. You know, it's alright. It's average. Airship rides are so boring. They don't even let me out on the deck. That's because we don't trust you. The routes connecting to Silesia, and Tenora have been severed. No access until the situation has been resolved. You know what makes airships fly? Cryonite. It's rare precious metal that can power an airship engine almost indefinitely. Cool. Good to know. I'll never get this damn thing running. The Genos route is down at the moment for repairs. Nifty. Alright, we look like we're fully explored. So, let's go in the little teleporty circle. Before we go, let's do a save. Let's save in file 4. Pretty swifty, pretty swifty. Tonra Prefect. Nothing. Nothing from you either. Can I climb down? Appears to not be possible. Hold it. You can't just barge in here. General Sarai. The situation is tense. King Doros has our MIA pilot locked up at Fort Midgard. Woman, I don't think there is much cause for panic. He's just holding them as bargaining chips. He'll back down the moment we put the pressure on. This is an unacceptable folly by the airship forces. Flying over Doros airspace is highly forbidden. Glade, what brings you here? Let them through, prefects. Glade is a personal friend. Oh, sorry to interrupt the brain trust here. Dory, any chance we could pull you aside for a bit? It's really important, isn't it? Very well. Empress, please excuse me. I'll return shortly. Empress Ardelia. Just a moment. You with the crimson hair. Approach me. Me, as you wish. You are familiar. Yes? So are you, Empress. Such a pretty young woman. Why do you look so flush? Do I intimidate you? It's nothing, Empress. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to stare like that. You may leave, Lady Dory. Whoa, Arleia never pays that much attention to anyone but herself. What's with the staring contest? She recognized me. Yeah, remember we broke into the palace as kids? You two've met. Lorelai was it? Young lady, please tell me you haven't fallen for this scoundrel. She's a childhood friend. I've mentioned the little redhead girl to you before. It was back then in my thieving street urchin days. Sounds like you whipped Glade into shape, Dory. Glade and I actually first met during his adolescent years. He successfully stole my sword from right under my nose. Good thing the little guy was too small to carry the thing, and I caught him. Sheesh, always with that story. I kept running into the little thief. I figured the only way to keep my possessions intact was to hire him to do odd jobs. After training his battle skills a bit, he surpassed me and became a deadly adept and my personal spy. Dory, you know the great wizard Winchester, right? Yes. Legendary magician. Became a hermit when I was in my teenage years. He's been my caretaker and mentor for the last 16 years and recently disappeared because of dire circumstances. He left me this sealed note and told me not to open it but to bring it to a great knight named Scenario. That's why I came to you, Dory. I must know what's in this letter. The anticipation is killing me. I hope Glade has already told you about my father's disappearance. I could never replace him. I'm sorry, Lorelai. No one can replace Scenario. But I think it's appropriate for you to at least read her letter in its place. Do it for me, will you? Very well. Sir Scenario, your strength is needed now more than ever. The girl, hopefully intact, who delivered this note is the answer we've been looking for. You must protect her at all costs and deliver her to the main resistance force in Barnitas, for she is... ... Incredible! Don't leave us hanging, Dory. She's what? No time. Blindfold the girl. We need to leave. Gotcha. Stay still, Lorelai. Hey! What gives? All clear now with this blindfold. Never do that again. You could have just told me to shut my eyes. Sorry, Princess. Too much at stake to take any risks. Right now, you're in Tonra, division of the Resistance. Now that we've been down here, you're at risk of being turned into dust by our beloved Empress if anything slips. I see. Lydia, the matron of this Resistance branch, as well as Commander Dory, are waiting for you further inside in the meeting room. I've been away for a long time. Let me mingle for a bit and I'll catch up. Whoa, we're just letting anybody down here now, eh? Ardalia's gonna roast us all. It's just a matter of time. Alright, we will save the game. File 2. Sarcastic guard. Shush! Don't tell anyone. I'm a secret Imperial spy. I really am. Nah, just pulling your chain. Had you go in there, didn't I? Or did I? I did. Lydia's so strong for such a youngster. We would have fallen apart long ago without her ability to bind us together and keep our spirits high. This resistance cell is small compared to some others. No surprise though. Ardelia has expanded the size and freedom of the local prefect force. We are just trying to keep a foothold in the Imperial capital, if anything. Oh, I have Dory in my group? Hell yeah. Lydia's so strong for... Oh, I already spoke to you. Okay. Resistance Knight. Haven't seen you before. Make sure this place stays secret. Got it. You poor thing, you've been dragged down here against your will. Glade can be such a knucklehead. Have a seat. We have a lot to talk about. Hey, Lorelai, go ahead and take a seat across the table for me so we can get started. Oh, so much dialogue. Welcome to the Tonra Resistance. You've been taken here for a very important reason. I'm Lydia, organizer of this branch. Looks like you've been adventuring with Glade. You have my sympathies. Relax, I'm a perfect gentleman. I'm so happy you're back. Sometimes I wish you'd just give up this lifestyle. I miss you too, Lydia. Well, Lydia doesn't have a character photo, so she's not important. Things are getting dangerous, though. It's you we should worry about, not me. Lorelai, my father and Winchester worked with each other when it comes to dire matters that the world didn't need to hear. Scenario was Winchester's imperial contact, much like I am Glade's. Winchester would not have addressed a note like this to him if the situation was anything but cataclysmic. Enough with suspense, Dory. What did he say about Lorelai? She is descendant of Andromeda, and the true heir to the throne of Tonra, and the Dondoran Republic on which Ardelia now sits. I'm the true princess? Incredible. It has to be true. Oh, I hope with every fiber of my being that it is. You might be our last and best hope, Lorelai. No pressure or anything. So my parents, the former king and queen of Tonra, does Winchester know what became of them? That's the end of the letter. We've suspected Ardelia in the forceful usurping of the throne. All along, this only solidifies our theories. Ardelia may have killed them herself and let you slip between her fingers. The entire world panicked and longed for the true princess, but has long forgotten. Winchester was the only parent I ever really knew. I should be furious, but this must be too much for you to take in at once. Feel free to ask any questions you have, hon. Why create the resistance? Oh, these are questions. Who? Ardelia is the ultimate manipulator. She has been drumming up support for massive military campaigns against Branoch. Branoch? King Doros' domain, hon. He's the last dragon, a 1,000-year-old black dragon the size of a city. Not to be messed with. Ever since the end of the Dragon Wars, we had an agreement not to war with Branoch. It's a barren wasteland anyway. A bunch of subhumans live there. Ardelia has been secretly kidnapping the children near Tanra in an attempt to frame Doros' henchmen. The people are buying it and letting Ardelia crush our freedoms. Only took her a few years to accomplish all this too. Main reason though, the Resistance knows that she's the false heir to the throne. With the mysterious disappearance of the true princess, the loss of the king's sanity, and the death of the queen, the honor of the throne went to her, the retainer. Lost the king's sanity. Death of the queen. Huh. We've yet to prove any of this concretely, but it's only a matter of time. We have a reason to stand up and fight. Any more questions for us? I do, yeah, give me some more questions. Who is Andromitra? Andromitra is the white dragon depicted in the statue you may have seen sitting atop the Great Plaza in Tanra. She was the savior of humanity during the Dragon War. She offered her knowledge and her blood in the creation of the dragon killer weapons we use. Humanity went much too far with such power, and we slaughtered their entire race, save Doros, who keenly evaded the conquerors. Andromitra was the central deity in the belief system of the Conclave, whose holy city lies far to the south. A small neutral country of priests and... I don't know what that word was. All the world has worships Andromitra. And stood by... Oh, worshipped, not warships. Yeah, worshipped Andromitra and stood by the Conclave's beliefs. But Ardelia is well on the track to outlaw the Conclave and destroy the religion itself. Winchester said I was a descendant of Andromitra. When am I due for my wings? Haha, don't think too much of that. There are hundreds of humans with eluded dragon ancestry, but yours is supposedly the purest. You won't be growing any wings, but you'll live a good 50 years longer than Glade, for instance. So Dori is short for Andromitra, isn't it? That's correct, but please, Dori is fine. What are these visions? My first experience was back in the mausoleum. The demon who attacked us was far weaker than he looked. Then when I saw Ardelia just a bit ago, I had the exact same experience. That demon wasn't of this world, and neither is she. I don't know, Lorelai. But the fact that you can see through the visage of a demon is significant. My father once told me that demons can perfectly imitate humans. They may not be able to hide from you, though. A lot of lore, dude. A lot of lore. Can't really know for sure yet. But he wanted you, not me. There's got to be some sinister stuff going on. Or going down if someone knows about you and is sending demons after you. Any more questions for us? Nah. I think we're good. I'm sure we'll learn more with time, Lorelai. Now that we've been down here. And you know the truth, there is no turning back. My sword is at your service. I will protect you with my life. Now we've got some serious firepower. Don't let that winsome look fool you, Dori. Is an absolute beast. Winsome? Don't let that winsome look fool you. I don't know what that word means. I wish I could do more to help, but I'm no fighter. I will do what I can from here. So what's our goal? Do we have a plan? You need to tell us the goal, Lorelai. We will simply execute it. Shit. Man. Shit, dude. What? Man. I don't really care if she pays. I don't really want my old life back. It seems kind of hermity. Let's find Winchester. He raised me, protected me, and educated me. Now he's away. I just wondered what little family I had back. Lorelai's max MP raised by 10. Oh. Everything seems to lead back to Winchester. I'm certain that our path will lead to him at some point. Our primary challenge is one of manpower. We need more of it. That's an understatement. They have cannons, war mages, eyes, and ears in most of every inch of Dondoran, and of course airships. You mentioned King Duros, the Black Dragon. Could he help us? He could eat us, maybe. Not sure about help. Smooth. Hear her out, Knucklehead. What do you mean, Lorelai? Killed his entire race. Couldn't we use him to our advantage? You said he was the size of a city. Seeking him out could be suicide. If we enter Brannock territory, Duros has a right to just outright kill us. But not you, Dory. You're a high-ranked military officer. Duros is no idiot. He would not want to piss off the Republic military. Just give me a chance to talk to him. There's no reason we can't come to an agreement if we have a mutual enemy. Wow, what a darling plan. A lot better than any other ideas I've heard. It's just suicidal, crazy, and reckless enough to work. Okay, maybe this will work after all. There are some MIA airship pilots at Midgard Fortress. Midgard Fortress is east and slightly south of Tanra. We'll go there, find the captive pilots, rescue them, and hopefully have caused enough of a ruckus to get Duros to come. We will know if he's a mile away. The fortress itself will begin to list and shake because of the windstorms created by Duros flapping his wings. Here, take some of the resistance funds. It's not much, but will improve your outfit a bit. Go visit the shop at Tanra Market. 1,000 gold. Thank you, Lydia. I'll see you when I get back, I promise. I'll hold you to that. I love you, Glade. Good luck, all of you. Alright, well, we're going to end it off right there. Let's save real quick. Save. Save. And I will catch you in the next one. Peace.